Hi everyone, this is Mohit and welcome back to Ingenious TechHub channel. So in this video, we are going to discuss Oracle interview question and answer for automation test engineer 2 to 8 year of experience. So let's move in the first question. The first question is tell me about yourself. Okay, so I can say your first impression is your last impression. First of all, your profile should, whatever you have mentioned in the profile, what you're going to speak, it must be match. Like if you have mentioned something in your profile, you are speaking something else, then they will ask you a lot of the cross question. So in the tell me about yourself, your tell me about yourself is should not spend much time here, because you have a in a very short period of the time you have to explain your profile. You should not go to the interviewer, because interviewer don't want to, they're having the less time, guys. So what you have to speak and tell me about yourself. And tell me about yourself, you can tell your name, your current organization, your relevant experience, your skill is very important, your current project. See, the current project you have to not explain your domain and all, right? Just you can tell I worked with like healthcare domain, or I worked with a e-commerce domain, but you should not go in the depth and you have to explain the domain here, right? You have to explain your technical part. What is your roles and responsibility? Like you are an automation test engineer. If you worked only in the automation, then you have to speak about of the automation what you have worked. So in this session, I'm not going to explain you what is roles and responsibility in your project. This all the video I have already prepared. you know we have a playlist, you can get in the description if you want to explore how to give your roles and responsibility. So this is your first question. What is encapsulation? Okay, so in the simple word, we will understand what is encapsulation. So we have a net banking, right? Or you can take, or if you have an Amazon account, right? Until unless you will not register account, you are not able to log in, right? First of all, if you are a new user, then you have to register your account, right? So while doing the registration, what will happen? You will get some OTP. After OTP, if you will enter the OTP, then you are the authorized person to access your account. I cannot access your account until unless you will share credential, right? Got it, right? So only authorized person can access account. Okay, so same thing happened with the encapsulation also. So we are providing the security of the data. If Amazon is not secure, net banking is not secure, then we have a huge business loss. Got it, right? So the main purpose of encapsulation is we are providing the security of the data. So how to define the encapsulation? Encapsulation is a process of creating. So we are going to define in the Java language. Okay. So encapsulation is a process of creating a class with variable and method as a single group and providing access to the variable data, you know, via this method with proper validation and calculation. What do you meaning of proper validation and calculation? When you are going to fill up your uh, you know registration form, right? So your data will be validated. If you are entering the incorrect data, you are getting some error message, right? So that is proper validation and calculation. By following encapsulation, we are hiding the object direct access from the user class, providing its access by a with method with proper validation and calculation. That means we are providing security to the data. Okay, in Java, we develop encapsulation by declaring in variable as a private by defining the method for each variable for reading and modifying, variable data. Okay, so this is the technical sentence we have. You have to relate whatever I spoke for Amazon application. So we have a one snapshot of the code of the encapsulation. You can see we have created one class and all the variable we have defined as a private. How to access this? So we can use here, you know, uh, setter and getter concept. You can see we have created a get method and we have created a set method. Now we have created a one object and we are setting the data. Set means you can just understand while when you are a new user, you are going to fill a registration form, right? So you are going to set the data. After validation in the backend, you are getting that data. Understood, right? So this is a snapshot. If you want, you can just execute or you can just follow my Java playlist. You will get how to execute this all the code. Another question is, what is an interface? Okay, so first of all, why we use interface? So interface is a fully unimplemented class. So here I'm not going to discuss in the depth. Just I'm going to give you the snapshot. If you want to learn the Java concept, you can follow my complete playlist. You will get in my channel. Okay, so here interface is a fully unimplemented class because we are not providing any implementation inside this interface used for declaring a set of operation of an object. Okay, it is created by using the keyword called interface. In Java, we having the keyword called interface. So by using a keyword interface, we can create it. Always created as a root class. So interface is always a root class. It contains only private It contains only, sorry, public static final variable. One second. Okay. And public abstract method. Okay. So one second, guys. So I have just given one simple code. If how to start to write the interface code, you can see I have defined here one variable and we have abstract method. Inside this interface, we are defining the abstract method, not define, we are declaring the abstract method. So this is your source code. Source code means it's not compiled, it's not executed. Just we have developed the code. After compilation, what happened? You can see how this compiler is generated this code. Okay, you can see by default, if you define the variable as a, you know, like that. So by default, you know, compiler will as public static final in variable, or if you will not define public and abstract, by default compiler will add it. So this is the snapshot of interface. So just I will explain bit. I told you, right, if you want to learn more in the depth, just you can follow my playlist or you can purchase my Udemy course as well. In Udemy we have launched the Java course where you will get proper all the topics related, or if you want to learn free, you can just follow my YouTube channel. You can see I took vehicles is your interface. In vehicles we having the two method. So if I will relate to definition of an interface, interface is a fully unimplemented class. Fully unimplemented means we are not providing the any implementation inside this interface. Got it, right? We are not providing any implementation inside this interface, only we are providing the declaration. Now we are going to implement this brakes and engine. Here you can see we have abstract class. So abstract class is partial unimplemented class, which is used to declare some set of operation which is common to next level of the subclass. What do you meaning of that? You can see every buses we have a two brakes. So whatever the common implementations are there, we will implement inside this abstract class. Got it, right? And now you can see we have a red bus. So you can see we are providing the different implementation. 120 horsepower engine, right? Then again express 100. Got it, right? Now we are going to access this. You cannot create an object of interface, or you cannot create an object of abstract class. Got it, right? So here you can see how we are going to just we have a variable vehicles v, and we are holding the all the object here. You can see. So we have a superclass v and we are holding the subclass object and we are going to access this. So this complete accessing, if you want to access, or this process is called polymorphism. Again, you have to learn what is the polymorphism and all. So please, if you are a like beginner, so better you can just go my regular Java video, so you will get more clarity. If you already know the things, and if you want to prepare for your interview, then you can write this code, and definitely interviewer will impress with you guys. You can see, if you will create an object of interface, then you will get compile time error. If you will try to create a object of abstract class, you will get also the, so compiler will tell you vehicles is abstract, cannot be instantiated. Okay, what is abstraction? So abstraction means, when you will go for the Amazon application, right? How the Amazon application internally it is working, we don't know. Only I have some important information. What is the important information? Do you have? You having the important information. You want to purchase some product. So product details you have, what to purchase, and all the the checkout process and all. But how this checkout process is working, how the ad card process is working internally, we don't know, right? So that is abstracted, that is hidden, right? Only the necessary information. So that is called abstraction. So it is a process of creating a class by hiding the implementation details of a method operation, providing only necessary information for accessing this method operation. For implementing abstraction, we will use abstract method, abstract class, and interface. I have given the example of interface abstract class in the previous example. So you guys can refer that example, and you can tell. Just I will give you the another example of abstraction, withdrawing money from the ATM machine. So when you are going to withdraw money from the ATM machine, we don't know how ATM machine verifying amount in our account, how it is counting, not internally. All these details are abstracted, means hidden from the users. So user has a information of submitting ATM card, PIN number, and withdrawing the money. So only user have a minimal data, and everything is abstracted. You can implement this example by using the previous example, if you understand. If you do not understand, please follow my Java series from beginner. Okay, what is serialization? So serialization is a process of converting object into the a stream of the byte, and sending them to underlying output a stream. Using the serialization, we can store, what you can store, object state permanently in a destination. Okay, for example, file or remote computer. Serialization operation is performed by the write object method of object output stream. So if you want to explore the serialization, just you can search in the Google to get the how the serialization code will work. I will make the separate video for that in the depth, in the coming session. So another question is, what is singleton? Singleton is a design pattern rather than a features specific to Java. A design pattern is like our code library that include a various code techniques shared by the program around the world. Okay, so again you can take as assignment. Just I have given the definition of singleton, so you can just search in the Google how the singleton will work, how to write the code for the singleton. You can take as assignment. If you will stuck anywhere, please reach out to me. Definitely, I will help you for that. Then they have asked some coding logical programming. You could see here. This is Mohit, and the last two word you have to capitalize here. Okay, so is this in the last one? So you can just take as a assignment. If you're not able to do, you can take the help from the Google. Another question is, we have a array, and you have to sort this zero in the last. Okay, so any digit will be there in the middle. You know, zero will be always, all the zero will be always in the last position. So this is the another, logical programming they have. So that's all in this session, guys. If you are new in the channel, please share and subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get new video notifications. See you in the next video.